Okay, so what makes parallelogram parallelogram?
Two pairs
Two
of
pairs,
parallel sides.
or yeah, or I'll just say opposite sides parallel.
Are we gonna have to like write this out?
I think it's matching, probably. I think
Those two lines are
this one's matching. Okay, what makes a rhombus a rhombus?
It's my calculation.
All congruent sides.
All congruent sides.
I'm gonna study so much out of this.
I feel like most of us will know these already, but maybe the diagonal section not so much.
I forgot.
Genuinely wrong this test.
Okay, what makes a rectangle a rectangle?
Two pairs of congruent sides, parallel angles.
All congruent 90-degree angles. Right? Or 90-degree angles. Okay, what makes a square a square?
All
Congruent sides and congruent.
Yes, all congruent sides and angles. What makes a trapezoid a trapezoid?
and one pair of parallel sides.
And you guys can see kites down there. What's kite?
Two pairs.
One pair of
the opposite side.
No, one pair of congruent angles. Consecutive
Opposite.
sides are
Yeah.
congruent.
So yeah, it's kind of hard to word this one. It's two pairs of congruent consecutive sides.
Bro, Linux is what we were just talking about.
So the congruent sides are next to each other, not across from each other.
Oh, where are your feet? The heck are you doing?
Two pairs of congruent consecutive sides.
You made me correct on paper.
There's one flaw that you didn't mention.
You had no proof to say that those two lines were
Where are you
congruent.
guys
Therefore,
who you guys
A mixture of all the nerds combined together.
it's Linux.
Okay.
Yeah.
In a 16-gon polygon, 16 sides, find the measure of the sum of the interior angles. Okay, there was a formula for this. You guys remember it?
Is it, oh
Three
yeah,
minus
sides
two.
minus 2.
Times 180.
So you'll need to have that memorized.
In divided by n.
Okay, how do we find one interior angle?
Uh,
You take your answer from all the angles and divide it by the number of angles.
Right. Obviously.
Shush. All right. What did you guys get for the 7? Didn't do it, maybe.
Totally 2,510.
2,510. 20. Okay, so you take your, for A, you take your answer on number 7 and divide it by how many sides there are, 16. What's that come out as?
157.5.
You're wrong.
Okay, what's the sum of the exterior angles going to be? You guys don't remember? It's always 360.
You didn't remember? That's surprising.
Shut up, Roman, shut up.
Okay, This,
Jack, listen to this guy.
this section, a little more challenging than the first section.
Come on, listen to this guy.
Okay, what do we know about the diagonals in a parallelogram?
Oh, they're congruent.
No. Okay, if you look at the picture of a parallelogram, are these diagonals the same?
No.
No.
They bisect the
They
angle.
no, that's not true either.
They bisect each
They
other.
bisect each other. Like these two are equal, these two are, they cut each other in half. Okay, if it's true for a parallelogram, what else must it be true for?
A rectangle and a square.
And
And a rhombus. Okay, so I'm not gonna rewrite it because I don't have that much room and it'll
Yeah,
take a
me
long
neither.
time. But that's true for all three of those because they're all parallelograms.
Is that how it's gonna be on the test?
So, I think so, something. I think it's like matching, but there's like multiple answers for most of them. Okay, rectangle, though, we know something else. What do we know about the diagonals in a rectangle?
The diagonals and the
If you think about it, shh, quiet. If you think about it, what do we know about these two? They're the same. So they are congruent. Okay. What do we know about the diagonals in a rhombus? A little bit harder to draw a really nice rhombus.
Like opposites kind of thing?
No. There are no opposite diagonals either.
Or like the one on the like bottom.
Okay. Does anybody know what we know about the diagonals in a rhombus?
They're not gonna be equal, like.
Okay, they're perpendicular and they do bisect the angles. All the angles. So they're perpendicular and they're angle bisectors.
I have a bad feeling about this test.
I think this is probably the hardest section. So you're gonna have to study it probably. All right, square. What do we know about a square?
Everything's the same.
Okay, a square is a rectangle and a rhombus and a parallelogram. So it's like everything up here. There's four things up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just gonna put all of the above. Okay, what do we know about kites?
perpendicular.
Yeah, they are perpendicular. One of the diagonals does bisect the angles, but the other one doesn't. I don't think they listed that because it's a little more confusing to say. All right, are we good on that section?
No. Probably.
I mean, are we done?
Name it congruent segment, what do we get it?
All right, so this was the idea, we talked about this, but if the parallel lines are cutting a line into congruent segments, that means they're equidistant apart, so they should cut every line into equal segments. But here's the question, does this segment, is that gonna equal this segment? No. Because if you draw a line like this and cut it, it's gonna be a lot different than than this line. Okay, so no, these two are not congruent. It's these are congruent and these are congruent. Anyways, what's a segment that's congruent to segment AB?
BC.
BC or CD is kind of two options there. Let's say BC. What segment must be congruent to AC?
BD.
BD, made of two of those little segments. What segment is congruent to AZ?
AY?
AD.
AD.
Okay, the answer is none. Sometimes in the past, I think kids have put ZA, but that's just the same segment. And it'll kind of try to explain this in their directions that none is an answer, but it's a little bit confusing the way they say it. None is a possible answer. If you want me to go back, we can go back to the end. So 18, this is obviously supposed to be a rectangle. So find angle 1, 2, and 3.
Wait, it is, looks like a square. How many questions we got?
35.
You said 95, that's the number of Latin Queen.
Do you think we're gonna get better test grades or worse test grades?
I think you guys did pretty well on the last test, so probably worse, I'm gonna guess.
I was thinking,
Thank you for the positive.
That doesn't mean a few people won't do better.
That's what you mean, Thomas.
No, I don't think I put any on there.
Mr. Jordan.
last test was a good test, we should do one.
Yeah, test before that was even better though.
Didn't you get the same grade on both of them?
No, I got, their points different.
You got 3 points higher in this.
No, I got 3 points lower this test.
Oh.
Didn't you get a 28 on both of them?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So she like doubled your score on
But my grade's still an A, so it's okay.
If you got 28, you would definitely matter. So more like,
All right. So what do we know about diagonals in a rectangle?
So
They're the same and they bisect each other. That means all these things are like the same. Okay, so angle 1 must be 35 because it's isosceles triangle. Base angles are the same. Angle 2, how can we find angle 2?
You take the two at the bottom, add them together, and then subtract all of it together by
Right. Angle DMC right here must be 180 minus these two. So that's 110. 180 minus 70 is 110. So if angle DMC is 110, that means angle 2 is 110. How about angle 3?
It's 35 minus 9, or 90 minus 35.
90 minus 35, yeah. So these angles are 90, therefore this angle right here is 90 minus 35. 55, and because it's an isosceles triangle, that's also 55. There's another way you could find it, but that's the easy way.
I think
Easiest.
it's
Okay, another way you could do it is 180 minus 110 is 70. 180 minus 70 is 110 divided by 2. That would do it also. Okay, anyway, that's 55. How long is MC? Oh boy. Yeah, there's a 6 right there, so this is 6, and the DB is what? 12.
What the heck?
Oh,
Put all this
For three, we did, 90 minus 35, right?
90 minus this would equal that, Yeah, 90 minus 35, yes. Equals this.
You should for the gym, guys?
And then the one across from it. is the same.
These are kind of like, yeah, it's an isosceles triangle again.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there's the same. Okay, kites.
If I-
That's my son. There you go, $1. Let's go. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can do this.
Dad.
oh my gosh.
Christian Jordan, what's your favorite year of teaching?
This one.
Year of teaching?
This one.
I don't know.
What's
I don't remember most of them.
Christian Jordan? What's 24?
What are you suggesting? What?
What's 24 supposed to be?
24 ABP? P is
Oh wait, I see it now.
P's in the middle here.
Yeah.
Christian Jordan, do you remember your first time teaching us?
No.
I remember it. You're like,
Were you in 6th grade?
you're like, my name is Mr. Jordan.
I was scared of you at first, to be
No,
honest.
I wasn't scared.
The
No,
freshmen
no,
are still
I
a little
remember
scared,
those.
which is good.
Why?
Because they got like 28 of them. And they stay quiet.
First, I kind of think.
I was really scared of Mr. Smith.
I was scared, I thought like you were
You're
gonna say
not
anything
saying
funny,
anything
and I
funny.
was about to ask you if you liked Leighton, I was like, wait, Leighton's a freshman. And I didn't think I liked freshmen. Well, you were a freshman.
Well, it's actually 24 freshmen and 4 8th graders.
Mr. Jordan, I have never, ever heard a bad word about you.
Well, you haven't talked to the right people.
No, not true.
You're just chill.
Not true. I've talked to everybody.
Okay, so angle dab right here, what would that have to be? Yeah, 52, 52. Basically, all these triangles that look congruent are congruent. So those are both 52, so it's 104.
That's 52 plus 52.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got a problem.
Okay, what do we know about the diagonals here?
Aren't they?
Perpendicular. So you have to know that's a 90-degree angle. And if this is 90, how do I find this guy?
You do 90 plus 150 and then that.
180 minus 90 minus
Yeah.
52.
What? The thought's there.
Okay, and that's the 24 question. Angle ABP is 38. Which means this guy's gonna be 38. Kites are symmetrical left to right, basically. So this is like a 28, and how would I find this angle right here?
At 28.
Huh?
And then,
Is it the 180?
180 minus 90 minus 28. Equal that. So 180 minus 90 is 90, minus 28 is 52. Oh, whoops. So this is 50, that's 52. So what's angle ADC? 52 plus 38. Did I do that wrong? 70, 80? Yeah, that was supposed to be 62.
I was around it. I thought I was wrong.
So it's over. Mhm. 2007.
Oh, that's when I was born.
Oh,
That's when I was born.
that's crazy. That's when I was born too.
Your teaching degree is like as old as us.
Dang, you've been
You
through
started teaching you here, and you never knew that you'd be teaching a baby. Who's gonna be your favorite student?
You like saw
Wait, you
all
started
this in
teaching here
Vegas
before I was
like
born,
I'm
because
gonna
if I was
teach
born
them
in
and that
June-
kind of freaked
Wait,
me
no,
out.
no, no.
We probably wrong.
born in April.
You started teaching, I was born young.
Who knows? There's probably maybe people not born yet. That might not.
Yeah, you started teaching 2 months before.
Yeah, this would be like people who weren't born.
You start teaching kids.
Combo? Then again, yeah, you probably.
You could teach my son one day,
Yeah, when I was
because
born.
I'm having sons and no daughters.
He's
He's gonna filter.
You're gonna move. You can if you live in China.
Is this coming back to like the first
And
section?
they're all gonna be named Paxton Jr.
You know what I mean?
Paxton
I'm
Jr.
working on artwork.
Huh?
Mr. Jordan?
What?
Is this kind of like back to the first section?
Yeah. Kind of like for a second. So, what's the best name for 26?
Winston.
Rectangle.
A couple of these are tricky.
I'm gonna name.
I think they are, but maybe not. Like 27, for example. What's 27?
Trapezoid.
No.
I said wrong.
Okay, I might not have drawn it very well, but these two are the same and these two are the same. So it's a.
Kite.
If I like turned it, then you
Oh,
can see it.
I see what you're doing.
Wait, that's what I saw at first, and I was like, oh, he's probably trying to trick us. So I said,
Sure, but.
For a trapezoid, you have to have parallel sides. And these are supposed to be not quite
And
parallel.
in a kite, they have opposite. Yeah.
If I ever have a kid, I'm gonna name him David Winston Edwards.
Okay, 28 is a what?
square.
Square.
If I ever have a kid, he's probably gonna be really nice.
Hey, you're going really fast.
Probably,
One second.
probably.
Are you drawing all the shapes?
Yes, you got it. You got to.
Just watch the videos.
Mr. Jordan, if you ever had a kid, what would you name him?
I like the name Jack.
Jack.
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna name my kid Brandon.
And if his last name was Jordan, it would be alliteration. Jack Jordan.
I'm gonna name my kid Brandon Jordan Edwards.
My grandpa, he really wanted to
Yeah,
name his kid
I'll probably name my kid
D'Artagnan,
after you.
but like
Yeah,
my
me
grandma
too.
didn't want to. And so he said that if one of us names our kid D'Artagnan, he'll pay for like all of their school.
Who's this?
My grandpa.
D'Artagnan?
My dad wanted to name him Larry.
One of
It's
the-
like for short. we
It's
can
one of the
call him
guys
Bart.
from the Three Musketeers.
Dart? Dart. You know
Actually,
how
I've always wanted to name
Okay.
I mean, free school.
What happened to 30?
Oh yeah,
we
30.
just go to the most expensive school ever.
Wait, why
30 got blown off the
By
map.
accident.
Okay, what's this shape?
That's a.
Wait, is it your mom's dad or is it your dad's dad?
My mom's dad.
Colin Jr.
I'll call my kid like Patrick
Really,
Dean.
really. Do you have an uncle?
What?
Do you have an uncle?
Yeah, I have like 5.
Then why didn't your grandpa name him that?
He wanted to, but my grandma said.
Grandma overruled.
Yeah.
She should have let him. How about a middle name? They could compromise.
He thought he wanted that, but she still wasn't about that. Cause
Yeah,
like
she
all
wasn't
their-
about that.
She was
She wasn't about that YOLO life.
Cause all their kids start with the letter D, and so he's like, D'Artagnan's perfect.
Why didn't your sister name her baby D'Artagnan? Dart.
Because she doesn't like that.
Wait, D'Artagnan?
Yeah, but like preschool.
That's what I'm saying. Carson's saying he wants to do that.
Dartavius.
D'Artagnan.
You're both gonna have like.
Name my kid
You're gonna have.
Dartavius.
What if it's a girl?
How about Quantavius?
D'Artagnan.
I'm gonna
I'll name
put
him my
I'm gonna put Junior in my kid's name, even if he doesn't name it.
Quantavius
It's gonna be like
Tweese.
I'm gonna name him
Dartavius Jr.
I'm gonna name
Okay, what's this shape?
That is a trapezoid.
No, it's not.
That is a
Wrong
kite.
thing.
That's a kite.
That is not.
Mr. Jordan, how are we going?
Oval. Quadrilateral.
Okay, there's nothing special about it, so it's just a quadrilateral.
Where's the
How are we going from 29 to 31 to
Magic
0?
of
Don't ask questions.
magic of mathematics.
Okay.
Math
You
doesn't
said,
make
Huh?
36.
Well, it goes to number 36 because I skipped 30.
Is it just 29, 31? Like, is that how you count?
Oh, we did skip 30.
That's what I'm saying.
30
I didn't even put it. I just went with it.
I can't count that high, so.
All my fellas.
Okay, what's 32?
Rhombus.
Square foot rhombus.
Who said diamond?
Bruh.
Gosh, you said that were not funny.
Hush. 33 is a
Trapezoid.
Circle.
more specific
Isosceles.
isosceles trapezoid.
Hold on, don't go yet.
A star. No way, you laughed at that.
Oh,
It's not funny.
it's all hard.
I don't think kite made the list on this
You
one.
say we think it was me.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Because I think it's Coach Carter.
What the goof are you cackling at, Liddell?
My name is Mike Tyson. Bucket.
That is my question.
The test is tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Bruh.
No, it's during fall.
It is, bro. What are we
What's it like to be Paxton, I wonder?
Thanksgiving break
I
out.
wonder what goes inside.
Walks
Like,
around his life in a half haze.
I'm not a boxer. I'm not claiming to be a boxer.
Okay, 3 more.
I'm not a boxer. I never claimed.
How do we find 34?
So you see.
That would not be fair.
Oh, those both add up to 180.
They add up to 180, so we gotta do
X plus 74 equals 180.
180 minus 74.
Or you could just say 106.
Me. Oh my goodness. My birthday.
Don't go anywhere, okay?
Mr. I thought you said we're only on the 30.
So
I
funny.
said we're doing 35 problems.
Yeah. But I have to recite.
Because you skipped 30.
Oh, because that's how math works.
When you
Wait,
say
or
35
do you-
problems, he wasn't counting you.
I was counting Paxton now.
Class, because that means I get to draw my Ninja Turtle.
I don't shut up. I grow up, and when I look at you, I grow
I
up.
remember like,
Well, I'm
like
like,
a stretching elementary.
Stop. Don't talk to me, loser, lame, wannabe.
You're no longer invited to
Whatever.
Okay, on 35, how are we gonna set that one up?
30 and 40.
3x
Wait.
minus 4 equals 70.
No,
Dang it. Oh wait,
There's
3x
not-
minus 4 equals 110.
no. Well, yeah, actually that's true, but I guess it's 3x minus 4 plus these two should equal 180, right?
Wait, say that one more time. 3x.
This angle and this angle, just like those two, should add up to 180.
Jay would be that guy. Stop.
I said thank you, like,
Totally. Mr. Jordan,
Hmm.
do you play Madden?
A long time ago.
Did you play Fortnite?
No,
Did you play Rocket League?
no.
Did you
Mr.
play-
Jordan, all I want for Christmas is for you to play Fortnite with me.
I thought you
You're
just
in-
said
I think you're getting a lump of coal for Christmas.
One time, we like, my grandma, she like gave coal to like my cousin, like he's on my dad's side, so they kind of.
As a joke.
Yeah, and he legit like started grabbing the bag, like getting her with me. You like
Maybe he does deserve a lump of coal.
He
Then.
did, and I don't know why, but they
He's
gave
a
him a
brat.
gift after. He
You know,
is.
my mom literally
What's
gave
your
me a
drawer?
lump of coal
That's
for
that sums
Christmas.
up
Where
my
you
dad's
from?
side of the family.
Have you ever seen Ice Age Continental Drift?
I don't think so. All right, now what do we do? Subtract 66, divide by 3. Did you guys get this one already?
Yeah.
What about Ice Age Dinosaurs?
I've actually had to answer for like 30 seconds.
Nobody
It's
counts.
38.
And yeah, it is.
Okay, how do we do 36?
57 minus 24.
Yeah.
Jaden to the haters.
Fine, nice to meet you, young fellow.
Chris, how do we do 36?
Oh, you
Oh,
add them together.
average.
Oh, wait, you average.
It's like the in between.
Average, yes. 24 plus 57 divided by 2.
You guys are welcome.
Which would be 81 divided by 2? 40.5.
Look how pretty.
No, I'm good.
Lovely. Too bad that's not the test.
I know. If you made the test this satisfying, I would so ace that. Or, you know what you can do? Let me know, since the last test.
So, and she made them all pretty.
This deserves to be framed with the
Wait, is this our last
You
test?
can frame it.
Is this our last
Should
test?
we keep it?
We might have one more.
So we keep it because this is what your notes should look like when you know
It's
it's
for
from
real, it's
class.
like not
Hang it right there.
Can you tell me correctly this is the day of the test?
Okay.
He said nothing.
Mr.
Very
Jordan.
nice.
Bishop, can you try and correct this on as the day of the test?
Yeah.
My
I
traps
really don't
hurt.
like that there's
I tried
I wish it was just even. You know what I'm saying?
Decimals happen.
I know, because like
Here's a
every time
math t-shirt.
I get a decimal, I think it's wrong. I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
is it right?